What is up, everybody? It's your girl Jay Don't Play here with your fourth episode now of Playing with Jay. Because tonight we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna introduce somebody new. Get some more jokes out there. I actually have an official magnet fishing joke to share with all of you tonight. I do want to wait until there's a few more people. If everyone can, in the meantime, hit them thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, whatever. Hit all them. Share all them. Because it's Jay Don't Play time. Because we're playing with Jay tonight. How is everybody doing tonight? I know it was super cold here in Illinois. How about you guys? I see Bad Idea Lab. See the Bad Influencer. Like I said, we also have a special guest. Cannot wait to introduce him to you guys tonight. Where's everybody at? I was on time this time. I'm never on time. I'm 5 minutes late to work every day. But the customers know that. But I'm here on time for you guys. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Hello. Look at Brianne Fisher chopping in tonight. That is my niece, you guys. Thank you for all the love, B. I love you. Jackson's in his room. If you want to check on your brother, you can text him. Let's see. Who else is here? Bad idea. It says there's 9 of y'all. Where y'all at? Who's not saying something? Just say hi. Let me see. Ken! How you enjoying that cup over there? Please tell me you're using it. And it's not just dangling on your wall like mine is currently. Rick Ramirez. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. You know what, Rick? We got to get you a wrench. Is that Mo Style? Hello. Let's see. Rick Ramirez, you are officially a standard moderator because you are a magnet fisher as well. There's your wrench. Yes, Ken said you loving the cup. Ken received one of the very first Playing with Jay cups. Let me show you what it looks like. Dun, 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 dun. Ken received one of these official bad boys himself. He won it one night on the Rusty Magnets channel. We did a little giveaway. But yes, he received one of the very first official Playing with Jay cups. Hope you're enjoying it, buddy. Thank you. Who else is here? Dun, 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 dun. Few of you. Should I start out with a simple joke? Like, how are we feeling tonight? Do we need a quick laugh? Come on, guys. Who's got one for me? Maybe I got one for you. Let's start with, I'm going to hold off on the wedding joke, or the magnet fishing joke, not the wedding joke. I apologize. Yes, definitely a magnet fishing joke for you tonight. Let's see. Ken said, I won it without using my horseshoe. You are correct, Ken. You did win that one in an honest raffle. And yes, once again, congratulations. Rusty Magnets got one. Miss Stephanie in here tonight. She won one. Mo, what did I miss? It's a long one. The cup? Everybody, hello. Yes, I do have a very special guest for you guys again tonight. Don't forget, I feel like I'm still missing some stickers. Email me. Even if you don't have a sticker, you're out of stickers, whatever it may be. Email me, jdon'tplaymagnetfishing@yahoo.com. Send me an address. I will gladly send you some of my stickers to get out there. That's what they are. Ain't she the cutest? Yes. Yeah, send me those. Remember last week we were talking about the Christmas cards? Do I need to post that info again? Like, can we just get one Christmas card to this family? Let me see if I can pull that address up for you. Let's see. Still learning this stuff, guys. So do I have to hide this first? Let's see. Oh, I obviously hit the wrong button. Oh, it's still here. Lucky me. This is that address again. Just send a Christmas card. Just a Christmas card. Put attention or for the Wilsons. Please, just one Christmas card. That's all I ask. I don't feel that that's that big of a deal. One little stamp. Take a moment just to mail a Christmas card to these 3 kids that lost their mother this year, and they're here in Michigan. Just a sad situation. Just a card. That's all I ask. Yes, definitely can. Smash those thumbs up. Like. Share this feed out tonight. Everybody, just share. Share it to your Facebook. We're going to share tonight. Sharing is caring, right, guys? Show some love, show some support. I've tried to subscribe to everybody as I watch other people's lives. I just keep trying to subscribe to you. I'm trying, everybody. I really am. Like I said, that GoPro is actually on the way soon. I believe it's already made the mail at least. So it should be here. We're going to make some more videos, get those edited, post them up for you guys, and have some pretty cool finds here. We're over here in Illinois, and I don't see too many people posting in Illinois except for when Danny Dip comes and doesn't call me. Thanks, Mr. Dip. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with your comments, too. Wait, I need the... Mo, who are you talking to? I don't even know what to say about that. I sent on to... Yeah, 3 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Just hit the like button. Let's get these views up. Let's get these comments up. Let's see what you guys are up to. Everyone getting ready for them holidays. I'm sure you're shopping around, spending all that good money on your loved ones. Trying to think of just a quick joke to tell you guys to get it going. I know I need Arky in here. Arky's always got some good jokes for me. Arky's good at that. What do you call yourself when you see a crime happen at an Apple store? What do you call yourself when you witness a crime at an Apple store? Please tell me somebody knows this one. Yeah, Ken, I think you're right. Everyone probably just is busy. I get it. But I know people do start jumping in a little later. Maybe my jokes were so bad last week, nobody wanted to hear them again. But what do you call yourself when you witness a crime at an Apple store? Anybody know this one? An eyewitness. Yep, an eyewitness. It was petty. It was cheap. An android. Beard, welcome. It's the Iron Antlers. Everybody say hi, Beard. Showing your love, stopping in. Thank you. Where's Miss Risha at? I'm going to get her up here one night. I'd love to see her beautiful face on my show. Who else must I have? A bad idea. You said an android, but no, it was an eyewitness. Once again, everyone jumping in here, that is the address. I just asked one little Christmas card to send it to. But I do have a guest for you guys. I guess everyone's going to slowly tag in here, and I'm not going to make everybody wait. Rick, send me a little thumbs up if you're ready. I can see you. They can't see you yet. We have a Mr. Rick Ramirez. On YouTube, you find him by Rick's 2 Cents. Rick does a lot of reviews, but Rick also did magnet fishing. So we're going to call Rick on here. I don't know if if you guys are all ready. But Rick, yeah, if you can hear me, send a little thumbs up so I know you're ready. All right, I think that's the thumbs up. Ready, guys?
Hello, everybody.
Let's see. Sorry, I think we're short on my end somehow. There we go. Rick's 2 cents, Mr. Rick Ramirez himself. Hello, welcome to Playing with Jay. How are you doing tonight?
How's it going, everyone? Nice to meet you all. My name is Rick Ramirez, but on YouTube, people call me Rick 2 cents, or I go by Rick 2 cents. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. I got COVID, so try to be with you guys and entertain you as much as I can.
Saying that COVID's a virus, Rick, don't send your virus through my computer and give me the COVID.
And if that will work, I would definitely send it to people I don't like. I might be sending a few messages.
Oh, welcome, Miss Wendy's Excellent Adventures. Yeah, we have a few more people jumping in here. That's nice. So Rick, yeah, how did you even hear about magnet fishing? Like, what
for starters,
made you figure? What made you do it?
Yeah, for starters, by trade, I'm a lineman. So a lot of, or I'd say majority of things people are using the magnet fishing, I do every single day. You know, using come-alongs and tying knots and, you know, some of the hoist equipment and all that type of stuff. That's rigging equipment that I use on a normal basis, so I feel comfortable. And then I just saw some people on YouTube. You know, I do product reviews, things like that. You know, side hustles, and I saw people doing it, and I wanted to try it. It was just one of those things I kept putting off, and then I finally did do it. And I wouldn't just say it was something that I did; it was something I involved my entire family in. So it was definitely something that I enjoyed. But I will say this though, like being a lineman, I will never buy a rope and hook it to my magnet and throw it in. I completely tie the knot and tie that myself and do that. And if you can go on YouTube and look up 10 million different ways to tie a lineman knot, but I would definitely not. And the other thing is I see most people when they're using these ropes, they're using these little nylon ropes. Like, no. I don't know if people do that.
Yeah, I've seen people use the nylon, but my magnet came with the rope that I use, and I feel more than safe and comfortable with what they gave me. It's kind of thicker, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think my rope's like 12,000 pounds. You know, it's for a boat. So it just makes you feel, you know, when I have something in my hand that's over an inch thick, I can just pull it a lot easier. You know, especially when it's really wet or when it's really cold. Like we went magnet fishing right now in Chicago.
Right.
Your hands would just get your hands big, you know.
But if your hands are going to be frozen, and when my hands get that cold, they actually like hurt.
Right.
Yeah, it's like hurt.
Yes.
Let me send some love really quick because there's more people jumping in, but the Rusty Magnets have jumped in. My own nephew, Braden. Some of you met him when we did the Trash for Cash event in Wisconsin, the younger nephew. He jumped in here. Thank you, baby. I show the love. Yeah, Jen and Clay, thanks for jumping in. We always appreciate you around here. Braden, make sure you tell my sister I love you. Yes, so when you decided to start magnet fishing, what did you decide to go with? Like, what'd you buy? What were you using?
It was the Muscle Magnet.
Okay.
Have you heard of that? Muscular magnets. I bought the 2,625 pound double side magnet. They do have
nice and big magnet.
Yeah, they do have this attachment where you can actually put two of them. And I kind of wanted to go gung ho and buy that, but my whole thing was that if I bought that.
Let me show what Ken said here. I think you should be able to see it on your side too. Rick, we were talking about this before the live, but Ken Barrick says Kratos magnets will pair the proper rope size to the magnet size. So it is a correct fit.
Right. So I get 100%. Yeah, I get 100%. Sorry, my little son's trying to get some action. 100% with the weight, right? Maybe the weight itself
Hello,
could
Ricky. Hello, Ricky.
the weight itself could handle the load of the magnet, but it's not just the load of the magnet. To me, it's just the comfort of actually pulling. So by having a thicker rope, to me, it just doesn't hurt my hands as much, you know. And it's
mine came with a thicker rope.
Right. So it's definitely overkill, but to me, it just made it way easier for me to to do so. That's why I did it. I think
exactly.
The rope I got, it's 3/4 inch anchor rope, 12,592 pounds. So obviously, it's a little overkill for the actual magnet itself.
It's gonna hold some weight.
Yeah, right. And then the other thing is that those ropes, if you're not storing them properly or you're not drying them out properly, they will snap. So by having an anchor rope, I think it helps a little bit more. And
I was just actually talking on last week's show. Oh, I think we lost you just a little bit. Can you hear me, Rick?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. I think we were just having some type of little lag in there real quick.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Wonderful world of technology. But yeah, Team Kratos, like I'm going to have to send you a link. I did get to meet Ben himself. Like he is an amazing, hilarious, fun person. But I'm telling you, that pull force that I got to feel, because I don't own one myself yet, but just what I felt out there in Wisconsin was just completely different than any magnet that I've had 3 different magnets. They were actually all bought from an Amazon purchase, whatever, but just that Kratos, it was just so different. You felt it. You felt that difference. You felt that.
I'd like to take my older GoPro and stick it maybe a foot or 6 inches above the magnet and throw it in the water with the rope.
Yes.
And you don't know what you're gonna get. And it has the light and all that. It has a scuba kit. And see what happens, because that's the thing about magnet fishing, right? Every toss, you don't know if you're 6 inches, a half inch, a quarter inch, or finding something. So that is a big difference between a single magnet, a double-sided magnet, a 360 magnet. That little bit of extra, could be a make or break situation. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have to plug this in a second. Sorry about that.
No. Well, really quick while Ricky fixes that there. Arky, I see you hopped in here. Autism Mary, hello. Am I missing anybody? I'm so sorry if I am. Jody. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything yet, but I apologize if I have. So yeah, once again, guys, we got Rick Ramirez here from Rick's 2 Cents. So not only were you using that magnet, I mean, where were you going? What were you checking out?
So my whole thing is we're from the Chicagoland area. Obviously, that's how we met, because we're both in each other's backyard. We were probably walking distance from each other's house. We didn't know each other, met each other online from YouTube and Facebook. Just for magnet fishing.
Yep.
For magnet fishing, and I'd say in the 90s was really bad with gangs. And before that, we've had a historical mobster, gang affiliated. I mean, it's been kind of the history of building of Chicago, right? And so I thought it could be
definitely. And Aurora just has so much history itself.
Right. So Al Capone, seems to always come to mind. That's been a topic of discussion every single time you bring it up. Especially since in our areas he seemed to hide out this way. So I did do my own kind of research, and there are some areas that I would like to hit, that I know that he kind of stashed out, so to speak. But before I kind of went to these high spots, I just kind of wanted to get familiar with my own gear, to get comfortable in your own skin and see how it is, and how heavy it is.
Definitely.
Like I was saying before we went live, is that Harbor Freight sells this hitch that you can hook on your truck ball. And if I was going to go to where Al Capone was, not something that I could pull up, I'm pulling it up. You know what I mean? Because what if it's a car?
Right.
Who knows? If it's safe. If I'm hooked on something, it's coming up.
So I'm telling you, hon, I found a safe one time, right here by my job in Aurora, and it took 2 magnets and 4 people in almost 2 hours to pull one safe out the water.
You found more than one, though, haven't you? If I remember correctly.
Yes, I actually found 2 under the same bridge, but that one was not only was it my first safe, but it was literally my first day ever out there magnet fishing. Like a safe. Like it's a safe. Like, does it get any better than that?
So the craziest thing I found in Vietnam. Otherwise, it's just been crap. Yeah, like I'm removing scrap from the river. But it seems like the most fun I've had is when we didn't find anything, because it almost became comical. Like, how can you throw that many times and get nothing? And also that when you're kind of fishing, I didn't realize so many people are magnet fishing in this area. So when I started magnet fishing, other people pulling over and watching me. And I even had a guy walk up to me and kind of get mad, like I was in his stomping ground. I guess he was an influencer who does magnet fishing. And asked him, like, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, you know, what's your YouTube name? He wouldn't tell me, and I said, well, I do YouTube, but you know, I'm Rich 2 Cents. He literally looked me up in front of me, and then stormed off. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know. But thought that was weird. But yeah, so it's just been a real fun time. But the funniest story that I said I shared with you earlier, and I thought was funny, and I tell everyone you should do this because it'll be comical just as people start watching you. I'm standing on this bridge and I'm drawing, and all of a sudden I start getting like a crowd of them. And as other people are starting, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's magnet fishing. And as she walks up to me, like, what are you doing? I said, oh, I'm fishing for mermaids, but I haven't been able to catch one that I'm big enough to keep yet. I have to keep throwing them back, you know. And it was like they were like, "What?" like they're believing me. I was really searching for mermaids. And then what's even more funny was that the people who stayed watching me carried on the joke, and that was so funny because they were like, "What is he doing? He's fishing for mermaids." You're like, "Oh my God, there's so many kids. There's mermaids in here," you know. So
citizens, what up, Cole?
My nephew and my daughter go with me. That's the running joke for fishing. But
yeah, I always get people like they come up to me like, "What are you doing over here?" And I say, "You know, I'm magnet fishing," and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" And I just look at them. I'm honest with them. I'm looking for guns and safes.
I let people can throw it. You know?
I always do.
Yeah, I say, you want to throw it? No? You know, hey, throw it 10 times. You throw it once and find it.
Oh, I've offered a couple people to throw, like,
yeah,
just, you know, give them a shot, whatever. Maybe something will happen. Like, I've offered people to.
I think it's funny.
I've let them. They're curious.
Yeah, people, they're like, oh, I won't be able to throw as hard, or I won't be able to throw. It's like, I can throw 20 feet away, and you throw 4 feet, and you find something and I don't. Like, we don't know what's under the water, you know. But I definitely think it would be cool to go from a rope. I think that would be so cool. So it'd be kind of cool.
See, I don't know what you do, but every time I get to a bridge, I actually grab like a pretty decent size, decent weighted rock, and I just throw that thing as far as I possibly can. Because my thought on that one is, if I could throw the rock that far, then a gun's at least going that far.
Right.
Like that's just my thought process on that one, I guess. Like, you know, you gotta throw something, see how far it goes. I gotta throw my magnet at least that far. Got to. Yeah, Colt, we see you jumped in here. Hello, buddy. Who else is in here? Anybody else? I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Arky, don't worry, hon. I know you had some good jokes last week. We haven't gotten to the jokes, but yes, I have a brand new magnet fishing joke for everybody, but we'll get to that in a second. Stay tuned. But yes, Rick, while you're here too. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, Bucky, Mad Mag. Thanks for stopping in. Always much love and appreciate you. We got Rick's 2 cents here, telling us how he found out about magnet fishing, what he's been using. Can you actually say anything was like your favorite find?
The Vietnam pin. The Vietnam pin was pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I think
a Vietnam pin.
The Vietnam pin. Okay.
Yeah, a pin. You know, like a pin.
It's kind of like you're cutting out just a little bit.
It's a Vietnam pin.
A pin, like for their like their vest or something.
Yes.
Awesome.
So we found that actually right off the bridge, right near downtown Oswego.
No way.
Yeah, and I was actually able to Google it and find it, and that's how I was able to, say the error that it was from. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, and I found 2 other people's magnets there too. So if you lost the magnet, sorry.
Actually, I think I saw one where you had to pull like from way, way over to the side of the bridge on land. I think I saw one of your videos doing that. Oh my gosh, that looks like almost impossible.
Yeah.
Your magnet got stuck, or you found the magnet stuck on the bridge?
No, I got stuck on the bridge. I was pulling it up, and it swung, and I was like, no. And I heard thunk. Luckily, there was some kid who was like 16 years old who was watching me. Like, I was just trying to pull that thing. It was not coming. He said, "Hey man, you want me to give you a hand?" Yes. But the 2 of us pulled off. Yeah. But so that sucked. Yeah, don't get stuck on the bridge. That's not a fun.
My friend Autism Mary says if he hasn't found an adult toy, he hasn't been magnet fishing long enough. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
They must have big batteries.
I'm sorry?
They must have big batteries in it to stick to a magnet.
No, some of those motors are magnetic enough, okay? You don't need the batteries in it anymore. Just depends, okay? Do you ever throw with your claw? Your hook?
My what?
No. Do you have the actual hook?
No, I have a hook. Yeah, no, I have a hook. I only have a hook and an extra set of rope, so that if I'm stuck, that I can pull the magnet the other way. That's the only reason.
Okay. Yeah, see, I like to throw my hook with my magnet. Certain areas, but not everywhere.
I'm always scared to catch a branch.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely pull branches, but I mean, with them, like they just come towards you and then they kind of end up underneath the bridge.
Yeah, I've never done it. I bring it with me every single time, but
okay.
I've only brought it with me so that I'm thinking that if I got stuck on something, that I can tension it, throw it at it, and then pull my magnet from the other direction to pull it off.
Right. I mean, that makes sense. Obviously, yes.
Right.
Definitely.
But yeah. So I don't know why my secret spots that I have kept to myself about the Al Capone thing. When I actually decided to go out there, I had to come with me. That'd be kind of cool.
Yes, I've definitely got my little hot spot, and I try not to tell anybody about it. But the only thing that sucks is like a couple of the videos I have posted or shorts. You see that bridge in there, and if you're from Aurora, more than likely you're gonna know where that spot is because it's a very popular bridge. So,
right. Yeah, the color.
But that's my hot spot. That's my go-to spot, and I just really like that spot. My best friend got her magnet stuck in that spot actually, and unfortunately, she fell in the river that day.
So a friend of mine said that I had shared that video you had posted, and he had sent me a message and said that his father lost a motor off a boat there. So if I ever find
yes.
if I ever find a motor off a boat, to let him know. I was like, what?
Yeah, I luckily I've never found a motor off a boat, thank goodness. That's probably super, super heavy, and I would not. What do you do with it?
Yeah. Well, they can be worth a lot of money too.
What am I supposed to do with it? I have no clue. What would I do with a boat motor?
So what's
Autism Mary said, Jay, stop lying. You know you pushed her in. I promise I did not push my friend in because that is a very disgusting, I call it dead body toxic water. So I'm not getting near it. So no, I did not push her in.
The one thing I have
oh my goodness.
Pay attention to you.
That I pay attention to. I'm sorry?
Police do pay attention to you. I think because they're kind of caught on now, it's becoming like a fad. And they're almost expecting you to pull up guns. Because I magnet fishing, I seen the cop see me circle back and he just kind of sees magnet fishing. I'm like, yeah. And like 3 times he came back. Like, did I find anything? And I had a pile of stuff, but there was no guns, you know. But
right.
He was expecting me to. I think that's why he was actually coming back, you know. But I think
right, and plus where we're from, it's very known. Me and Rick actually live very, very close to each other, guys. So we know the same areas. And yeah, where we live, there's lots of crime and lots of guns in the town. And unfortunately, things do end up in the river. But fortunately enough for us, it gives us a good story to talk about. So I actually have 2 guys that give me info. They work with the Aurora, the city of Aurora. What is it? The water and reclamation department or something along those lines. But they're always telling me info about when things are going to be dredged. I like those guys. They're always helpful. There's a park district officer who will sometimes tell me, like, I think I saw a bicycle coming out of the river right there along the path. And it's like, I don't want the bikes, but thanks for the intel. But I don't know. I try to talk to people, try to figure things out. But I know me and you, as close as we live, we need to get out there and find some things. I know there's a lot in Aurora. I know there is. And I know when I get this Kratos magnet, I want that 360. I know there's going to be a whole new ball game pulled up out of Aurora.
So what's the weight limit?
I know it. You know what? I might have to look it up really quick. I want to say it was a 3,600 pounds. I apologize, everybody. My eyes are not as focused as they could be right now. Going to their website really quick because I just want to make sure I'm giving the right one because this is like the exact one I want. Yes, it's Kratos. What are we looking for here?
So I just want to say something while you're looking that up. You know, it's cool that you have this following and that, you know, people are watching these videos that are kind of already in the trenches, so to speak, already magnet fishing. I want to make these comments to the people who are not magnet fishing, but are just coming across this video. And the thing is that we get stuck in the hustle and bustle of life, right? Like, I say from humble beginnings, you know, because I came from nothing, you know, very little growing up from a poor family. And, you know, always wanting more. And sometimes you just get so stuck in the grind of having to do things. You just don't take time to spend time with your family to do things. And I always say that, you know, I will expire, right, at some point in time. And when I die as a man, you know, I'm supposed to be the person who provides. And I don't want the memories from my kids to be when dad bought me this. If that's the memory that my children have of me, I think I failed, right? And this is something that you could create memories that you would speak on or speak of years and even after you've passed, because you're going to create memories and events and things that you could spend and do things as a family together. You know, we made sandwiches, we made a picnic, you know, went out and just had a blast. So if this is something you're finding on YouTube, this is something you're finding online, you know, and you're skeptical, you're not going out and buying a $50,000 sports car all of a sudden decide to get in drag racing. I mean, you're buying a magnet that's, I would say, $300 or less in gear, right? And if you divide that by your entire family, that's pretty cheap. And let's be honest, you don't have to always get the biggest, baddest, magnets you can find, you can start with a small one and just go from there. So I highly encourage someone to do this. Like I said, if you were to go to my channel is really just based upon side hustles, and making money, and just, I'm just not about making money, like if you see any of my videos or you see my son keep popping his head in the corner the whole time, I'm a really family person, and I think that that's why you work hard. When you work hard, you play hard, and you work hard so your family can have more than you had before. And that's the point of working hard. So, I just encourage anyone, if you've been thinking about it, just do it. This is fairly inexpensive hobby. Who the hell knows what you'll find? I mean, it just, and like I said, it wasn't even the times that I found something. It was the times that we didn't. We laughed so hard, I was crying. Like, again, how can we not find anything? And then the times you just throw it and you just suck. Like, what the heck was that? The whole group just laughs, And at first I thought that they sell these family kits. It's like a big magnet, smaller, so that, you feel like you could throw it. And I thought we all would. But at the same token, it's like going fishing with 6 people, like in a boat, like your lines would get crossed. So I almost thought it was not bad having 2 magnets or 1 magnet with a group of people, because it gave your arm and your shoulder a break. And, everyone could kind of take turns, and then at the same token, like people standing on the bridge and they're walking around and looking around, hey, throw over here, so it just made it more of a family event. And I'm not saying that you couldn't have fun on your own, but I just think it's a fairly inexpensive thing to do with your family. Right now,
that's COVID, I think it was 2 Christmases ago, I bought my oldest 2 nephews their very first magnet, just so we could be out there doing this together.
Right.
We had show them how to do this the right way, clean the waterways, get out there, enjoy it. I know you have not met this community yet, but this community here not only is a great community that comes together, we all stick by each other as far as this mental health goes. I have never heard anyone in this group or this community say that they have not been able to call somebody and just vent and just talk to, because some of these people really go out there magnet fish just to free their mind. And I am definitely one of those people. Everyone here is great. There's not one person I met that I didn't like yet. Honestly, everyone's been great.
So is there anyone in this chat that you had mentioned that you
in
Wisconsin? You went to that event?
There's quite a few people from Wisconsin. Can you see the comments on your end?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone, just because everyone's from so many different places, please, I'll warn them about you, Mary. If everyone can just drop the initials of the state you're from, just so my friend Rick here can get an idea, because there is Wisconsin. There is obviously us in Illinois. We got what there? I think there's Tennessee. There's Missouri. Colts from what, Maine? I mean, let's see, what do we got? I see some Kansas. Bucky from Kansas. Autism Mary, this is Michigan. We got Bad Ideas from Oklahoma. Yeah, we got to warn you about Miss Mary here. Autism Magnet Fishing Mary. We love Mary, but she got a mouth on her. You got to watch her. She's good people, though. Arky from Arkansas. Beard is in Missouri, yes. Beard is Iron Antlers. Who else? Yeah, we got Northwest Wisconsin up there with Ken. I'm trying to think where. What is it? Two Brothers is down there in Florida. Drawing blanks right now, everybody. I can't even think of some of these jokes I want to tell, but I still got the magnet fishing joke in my head. Haven't let that one out yet.
What I've seen a lot of videos online with these magnet fishing, it seems like there's a lot in the Midwest. A lot. Like it's become really popular.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. There's a lot of what?
It's really popular in the Midwest. Wisconsin, Illinois,
Yeah.
Indiana, like this area, four neighboring states. It seems like
Yeah, it's
really
definitely popular around here. Definitely. It says what? Nick Magnet fishing junkies in Florida. Prince Capone says, I got a joke. Come on, type it out. Let me hear it. 907 Outdoor Adventures. Country Seat, Ken and T from Wisconsin. Bad idea. So welcome to our global family. Yes. You know, that Wisconsin event that I had told you about, there was actually 2 guys that came over from the UK.
Wow. That's cool.
Like like we're there for each other. We're all ready. Like we're all sharing our finds and talking junk. Oh no. Here's a first joke from one of our viewers tonight. It says, Prince Capone here says, what does a stripper and peanut butter have in common?
Strong aftertaste.
I hope I can read this answer out loud. Oh yeah, Joker's Magnet. Sorry, they're from Canada. I am so sorry. How did I forget about Joker? I don't even think I've seen Joker in here tonight. Where you at, Joker? But yeah, the joke for the moment is, what does a stripper and peanut butter have in common? Oh my goodness. They both spread for the bread. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, country seat. I can't read that out loud. I don't think. Peanuts. Yeah, they got peanuts in common. I don't know what strippers you're into, but that's up to you, honey. Bad idea said they both stick to the roof of your mouth. Bad idea. What you doing with them strippers over there, hon? What happened there? It says found out on Sunday there will be a lot of UK folks at Nashville. Are you talking about for the Trash for Cash event, Arky? Is that what you're referring to? Country Seat Tenant Cannon T says that was a nutty joke. Oh my goodness. I love the laughs. Rick, I hope you're enjoying this time with these people. They are great. I promise you. I've been talking to them for, I don't know. I mean, maybe not on my channel, but I've been talking to these people for at least like a year now. And I've enjoyed every episode, everybody's show, and everybody else's lives. I am horrible with the scheduling right now. If anyone wants to type out, if Rick wants to check these other lives out from these other magnet fishers, like there's literally at least one show per day from everybody.
Wow.
Well,
I saw your fancy.
I know cups. I'm Tuesday. I know that I'm sorry, my cups. You like those?
Yeah, I saw your fancy cups. I just got a new fiber laser, so maybe we can make some.
Yeah, you have like all these super fancy things over there. I see you engraving stuff. I see this laser thing. Did I see a 3D printer too?
Soon. So I have a diode laser. I have a couple diode lasers, a couple CO2 lasers, and I just get fiber lasers. The fiber lasers are for metal. So I'll be doing some crazy.
Yeah, like I see some of your work over there. Some of that stuff looks awesome.
Yeah. Well, my father was a carpenter, so I'm a geeky in the wood. And to me, it's I'm OCD. So like if I don't stay busy, I'm going crazy, right? And like you know my property, so I own the last big chunk of land in our area, right? So like there's always something, right? Yeah. So
our area has definitely developed way more than what it was even when I was just in high school. It's crazy,
right? But the way I see it is that my check goes to my wife and pay the bills, and my hobbies are from my side hustle. What I buy, like, hey, I don't want to hear it because like that didn't come out of my check. I gave you the whole damn thing. Here you go. So if I go spend $1,200 on something, like that's me, you know. So so getting in some of these things.
Do what you gotta do. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I see you doing a lot of different things. Those headstone boxes, I thought those are absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful.
Yeah. So, you know, the thing is that
beautiful.
Sometimes you make something for someone, and it is like when you make for someone who's passed, like memorial thing. It's just like people are so much more grateful, and just, you know, they take more into craft. Like you make something, like they don't even say thanks. They just like they take it and walk away. When you make something for memorial, it's kind of like it's little. Some people they'll start crying and stuff, like want to hug you, like it's a more sentimental event.
So, yeah. If you can write your channel's full name out, because for some reason it's not on my screen right now either. But Nick Wallace here is asking, what is your channel's name? And I believe it's just Rick 2 Cents.
Yeah, I'll drop the link.
Yeah, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I can put it on the screen so everybody can see it. So if everyone wants to follow you, because like I said, Rick has done magnet fishing, but he does a lot of reviews on different things. I've seen tire reviews, laser inscribing reviews.
My
the John Deere one time popped up. I was like,
yeah, you know, actually, John Deere contacted me. I was actually supposed to be in the John Deere commercial, and then they actually chose someone for 2021 that was entered. So they said, "Don't worry, they'll probably put me in the John Deere commercial next year." So that's kind of crazy. But my whole niche on my channel is side hustle, because I think since COVID hit, I don't care what your income bracket is. I think we're all feeling it, right? And the days of you
everybody
having a job,
money right now.
Right. And the days of you having a job and you retired from that job, those are gone. I mean, if you're at a job more than 5 years, consider yourself lucky, because it's just like a revolving door, right? Someone's always wanting a job behind you, and they're always willing to hire someone cheaper. You know, so like the whole idea of the side hustle is just like to give you that security, because you know, like maybe this can't replace your income, but God forbid something happens, you have that, you know, that little bit of extra comfort, you know, and that's kind of what my channel's been about. But like I told you, just the magnet fishing was just something that I really enjoyed doing with my family. And I do have some magnet fishing videos on my channel as well. Yeah. So
yes, I did see that. Nick says that he just subscribed to your channel. Nick, I'm not sure if you were in here when I had brought Rick's 2 Cents up, but I mean, this man literally just hit 1.5 million views just a couple weeks ago. Like,
actually,
he does a lot of reviews. He does
about 1.8 now.
1.8 million. Congrats. That's a big deal. That is a big deal.
Yeah. So
most of the views that I ever had actually from one video, and I got like 12,000 overnight, and it's barely bumped up since.
You know what? I'd say that I've been doing YouTube for like 8 years. But I would say that I've only like been doing this. I guess I've had a YouTube account for 8 years, right? But I've only been doing this, I'd say, for the last 3 years. But I'd say in this last year, I've learned so much to make my channel grow. It's insane. I kind of learned some secrets this last month that, you know, bumped my views up 1,800%. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, there's definitely like a good old boy club, and people don't like to share. And a lot of your YouTube channel is clickbaity. They don't really actually teach you anything at all. But there's definitely some hidden tricks to help you with the algorithm, come up first, and retention, and all kinds of different things. So if anyone does have a YouTube channel on magnet fishing, or anyone otherwise, and you want me to take a look at it, or, you know, give you my 2 cents, you know, feel free to reach out to me on, you know, obviously give me my 2 cents, and you can take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'm always willing to help.
Yeah, so the Bad Idea Lab says, sub to Rick, great channel. I have a feeling he's going to be one of those guys that's going to poke through videos tonight and look through all your reviews.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, too, is that, like, with a following like this is when, you know, we can collectively go to these manufacturers that are, you know, these supplies you'd like to use, say, hey, we're going to have 6 channels go to this event. We want you to supply XYZ. Are you willing to? And 9 out of 10 times they do. very rare that a manufacturer tells me no. There's just terms and conditions that you want to agree to. You know, sometimes you're like, you know, but it's very rare that they tell you no. Because sometimes you say no to the terms and conditions. So that's something as a group.
You know, I'm not sure if anyone on here tonight has an exact count, but that Trash for Cash event, I want to say over 100 YouTube channels popped up.
Wow.
There was definitely some faces there. Definitely. Let's see what some of these comments say. Rick, how about you? You got any jokes? You a joke guy? You like telling jokes?
Yeah, I'm a dirty joke guy, so maybe not appropriate on the channel.
Is there anything that's like halfway appropriate? Like, I don't know.
I'm not trying to get you a strike. All right, I'll tell you. Wow. And I'm going to tell you that I'm half Native American, so nobody can say that I'm being racist. Okay. So young Indian says to old Chief, how do we get our names? So when the oldest brother was born, I looked outside a teepee and I seen a soaring eagle, so I named him Soaring Eagle. When your brother just above you was born, I looked outside the teepee and I seen a brave wolf, so I named him Brave Wolf. Why do you ask two men effing? You get it?
Hang on, I lost you a little bit, hon.
Okay. So he says when his oldest brother was born, he looked outside of the teepee and he saw a soaring eagle. Okay. So he named him Soaring Eagle. When the brother just above him was born, he looked outside the teepee and he seen the brave wolf. So he named him Brave Wolf. He says, why do you ask?
Okay.
So he looked outside the TV. He saw two men.
He saw. Wow. That is great. That is great. Oh, my nephew just texted me he's leaving. Everyone say good night to Braden. We appreciate your love and support, baby. Thank you so much. My nephew Magnet Fishes. He's just a spoiled little 12-year-old kid, but we love him so much. Good night, kiddo. I see a maybe baby popped up in here. Let me see. The Chop Shop and whatnot. Welcome. Who else is in here? Everyone's still in here. So, is everybody ready for a magnet fishing joke? A first official, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you guys have heard something already, but I haven't. But a magnet fishing joke. Dun, 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 dun. Why should you date a magnet fisher? Can I please hear some answers on this one? Why should you date a magnet fisher? What do you think that answer is, Rick?
You know how to work the ropes? Maybe like getting tied up.
That's definitely some good answers right here, okay?
It was a visualization. Wait a minute.
We definitely got some good answers so far, but it wasn't the one I thought of. Oh my gosh, let's see. Bad Idea says, because he has a magnetic personality. I bet you do, baby. The Chop Shop and whatnot said, because you know how to pull out. Maybe Baby says, because everyone has a sticky situation. Nick says, because they're magnetic. Maybe Baby also says, because she likes the rope. Why should you date a magnet fisher? Damn you, Arky. Arky always has some good jokes, and he knew this one because, yes, they're more attractive. because they are more attractive. You should date a magnet fisher because they are more attractive.
I like to pull out.
Wendy, you like that one? Wendy said because they don't mind getting dirty. You know, every time I'm done magnet fishing, I always go straight home and jump in that shower. I got to get that river water off of me. I don't feel clean. I don't feel fresh. I got to get that river water off of me. Have I ever put a what?
On waders? Actually gone in the water?
No. I can honestly say
I like that reaction. That was like a real delay.
No. So I don't know. I don't like the water like that. I promise you, even at my brother's house, like the river is like his whole backyard, okay? And there's certain spots where it's like maybe like 2 to 3 feet deep. And I'm still on land throwing my magnet in. Like it's something about the Fox River.
Yeah, well, a lot of the foxes won't be a lot of it. Some of it is, but a lot of it's not. Yeah, so I see a lot of those I can see a lot of
like when people tell me they're fishing out of the Fox River, I always tell them don't eat that fish. Don't eat that fish out of that Fox River. Like, ew. I just can't. 2 brothers stopped in. 2 brothers. Do we got them thumbs up tonight, guys? What's going on? Thumbs up and we sharing. Everyone here. Some people are just jumping in, but yes, this is my boy Rick 2 Cents here. He has magnet fish. He does lots of review videos. Go check his channel out. Subscribe, like, share, comment, tag, whatever you got to do. Show some love and support because that's what we all do for each other anyway. I do have his info on the screen. Don't act like you don't see it there.
I'm curious what kind of magnets.
Damn, 2 brothers. Did you get to hear my magnet fishing? I'm sorry?
I'm curious what kind of magnets everybody else uses.
I can't speak on everybody's behalf, but I think everybody here is like Team Kratos. I think everybody here is Team Kratos. I can't speak on behalf of every single person, but I do believe. What are you guys using? Just drop your brand real quick. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of Kratos pop up.
I've never even heard of it.
I'm sure.
I don't mean to offend anyone. I don't mean to offend anyone.
And Barrett. No, I mean, there's magnets, and these people have been doing this for quite a while. Look at that. First 3, 4, 5. First 5 answers were Kratos. Oh, I'm sorry. And Bad Idea says he does have the Centurions. Don't ask me to say that again. We got a Brood in there. 907 said, who's not Team Kratos? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but there's definitely a lot of Team Kratos in here. Nick from Wallace said Kratos as well. Chop Shop and whatnot, Kratos. My Muddy Mess, did you just jump in here? How have I even seen you? Team Kratos as well. Maybe said, I only threw a magnet twice in my life, I swear. I have a feeling you're lying to me, hun. 2 brothers says, I do have 4 different ones, so I share the love. Not mad at you, hun. I see a lot of good faces in here. Thanks for all the support again tonight, guys. Appreciate this. But yeah, definitely a lot of Team Kratos. Muscular Magnets, Brute. I think one of mine is a Brute. I think. One of them is. One of them was a gift to me, actually, so I really never even found out what it was. Didn't even say anything on the magnet when it was given to me, so not 100% sure there. Yeah, two brothers. Mark, thanks for stopping in. I don't know what it is about you, your hyper ass energy. Oh, my bad. Hyper energy. Love it. Love it. Love it. Arky, if that's how you feel about your magnets, then feel about that. I don't know. I shared this meme. I don't know if anybody saw it. I don't know if you saw it, Rick, because we're friends on Facebook. But it had it. And it said, like, I have magnets down here. And he was like calling somebody down to the drain. And so I have to pull it up really quick.
I was looking on their website really quick.
But it's on Kratos? Yeah, check it out. Yeah. Check it out. Where did I put it? Yes, that's I think it's the Titan is the exact one I want. Okay. Moving a little slow motion tonight on the internet for some reason, but
I see those flat ones.
Maybe.
I've always been curious to like go down like down.
Are you talking about like the clamp ones?
Or it's just like a big giant, like wide, super wide one, single side, where you just lower it down.
I've seen those.
I've always been
I have definitely seen those.
Like,
I don't
go like downtown where
like a marina or something.
Yes.
Yep.
Just drop it flat. So
yes.
You know what you're flying. Somebody lose their ring or earring.
Do you remember there was a video that went around? I want to say it was maybe about a year ago, a little over a year ago now, about these two women who were out magnet fishing. It said near Chicago, Illinois. And like they had like 40 different guns right there underneath the bridge with them. They just kept pulling them out every toss. Just chomp, there goes another one. Chomp, there goes another one. Like right there in Chicago. Like we're right here. I mean, I know I can get you to Chicago to get a Maxwell Polish in about 30 minutes. I promise you that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I am still looking for this meme. I found it hilarious. I don't know if you saw it. I don't remember if I tagged you. And I try to tag everybody who is on my friends list that magnet fish is. Oh, there it is. So it says, I got magnets down here. Well, let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yes.
I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. I'm hoping there's not too much like glare, but I thought it was hilarious. I threw the word magnets in there myself. So let's make it real quick. Tagged a few, seen it. I don't know who saw it exactly, who found it funny, but I did. Let's see. So I'm definitely missing some more comments again. Arky says Titan, Helios, Artemis, Poseidon, Orion. Sorry, mouth's getting a little dry. And the Kraken, and you'll be set for almost anything, Rick. .907 says, I do have the full line of Kratos 360s. Says my buddy, this is from Maybe Adventures, says my buddy has a dock buster and my Helios pulls more than his magnet. I think the dock buster is the one that you were talking about, the kind of bigger one that's flat.
Right.
Yeah,
because I think that's meant to just like be dropped straight down, right? Not kind of like drag.
Yeah, like, and that's what I do with my single-sided magnet.
I just thought it'd be crazy because like, people on the pier.
Yeah, whenever I get to a bridge, I call it walking the dog. But I get my single-sided magnet, and I literally just kind of go along the edge of the bridge first and just see what I could find. You know, people obviously just drop things sometimes. So I always just kind of look, just kind of walk the dog, walk my magnet along the edge of the bridge, and then I start throwing. Because then you kind of get a feel for how deep that area is too. how rocky it is, how muddy, whatever it may be. So definitely like the walking the dog technique for myself.
We'll have to go magnet fishing together and do some methods, right? Like and I'm sure everyone's gonna have their input on that. You know, like what is it? How do you scope something out? You know, is it yay or nay when you ride? You know, when do you call it or do you not call it? You know, do 30 tosses, and you know, you just have a time.
I mean, I will definitely. I mean, you know, like I said, when I get to a place, though, I always throw a rock a distance, but sometimes I'll just let a rock drop straight down. You know, at least you can kind of get a feel if it's like too shallow or something. I don't like doing shallow areas because I did break a magnet one time. It landed dead on a rock. So if it's too shallow, then I'm not going to toss there. That's a for sure. If it just seems way too muddy, I don't want to be there.
Being aligned, sometimes we've been out like, I don't know where the hell I couldn't tell you. And I've seen these little tiny like old bridges, and I'm like, where? They're like, dude, what are you doing? We're headed home. I'm gonna throw this a couple times. But I've never found anything cool. But I always just thought like, man, that bridge was well over 100 years old. There might be something. I always see these guys putting up old revolvers on,
especially the old.
Yeah, so nothing. But I definitely want to hit some of the Al Capone spots. That'd be really cool. And I'd like to try out some. I have all the
definitely
here. Have you seen those cameras? The 360.
Yes,
cameras?
I have.
Yeah. So the reason I like it is because
yes, and you were talking about the one that you want to put on the rope. I've seen the fisher do that.
Yeah. So the 360, what's cool is if we're standing next to each other, and I'm pointing the camera at myself. But let's just say whoever's watching the video is not interested in seeing what hell I have to say. They want to see what you're saying. All they have to do is turn their phone. And when they turn their phone, they're going to see you. Or if they turn their phone, they look up, they're going to see that. Or they want to see actually down while you're throwing it. They don't want to see your line of sight. All they got to do is turn their phone and look down because it's literally recording 360.
Okay.
So when you're first looking at it like we're looking at now, you're going to see what the main point line of sight is. But as soon as they move their phone, it automatically changes the view. So that's crazy. I have all that new gear. I think I spent $2,700. So we go fishing, we'll definitely have to use that camera.
Yeah, that just sounds awesome. I want to see it. Like, I want to see how that works. I want to
it's crazy.
Enjoy the experience, if you will. Just to turn your phone.
We'll let you do the recording.
They don't play here, reporting for duty. Oh my gosh. Anybody else? Two Brothers Mark, thank you. It says the new magnets are encased in steel and won't break. One thing that Kratos actually added this year too, Rick, was their colored cases. So you can put on the magnet. So you could have like a purple magnet or a pink magnet, or I think it was like yellow and green. Like, I don't know, you can change your magnet color. I thought that was pretty awesome myself. Yeah, I almost cried the day I broke my magnet. Like, I was just, that was a rough day for me. I'm not going to lie.
So I'm a laser engrave on my magnet, gone fishing. I'll show you that.
Gone fishing. You're not worried that would do anything to the magnet?
No, because it's like if you can spray this like chemical on it, and then when you laser it, you're saying I'm not going to take a layer off. I want to have a chemical reaction and change the color of the metal. So it can change it like copper, it can change it like black, it can change it anything, and it won't come off. It's crazy. It's like 37 different colors you can make. So yeah. I'll show
Bucky here. He says Maggie been broke, but is still pulling weight. Bucky Magmad 1. He calls his magnet Maggie.
Is he still talking about his magnet?
I'm sorry?
I said, is he still talking about his magnet? They got pills for that nowadays. They work, trust me.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can see Mad Mag's logo that well. Sorry, my mouth does not want to work tonight, guys. Mad Mag Wine was actually my inspiration for my logo. His magnet has got this face on it. It looks like Mad Mag. Like, it looks crazy and stuff. And I saw that and I was just like, dude, I need like the Magnet Fishing Queen magnet. Like, oh, and that's what we came up with.
Nice. So we need to put that on your magnet. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Bucky wants my logo on a pair of shorts. So when we're hanging over that bridge, that's all you see on the rear side.
We could do that. I got DTF and sublimation printers.
Uh-oh.
What should you wish for, as they say, right? So like these shirts, like I make these myself. But
that's awesome. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to get like 100 quick shirts. Anybody got a hookup? Anybody got a deal?
I just told you I make them. If you want some shirts, let me know.
Yeah, I want to do like 100 quick shirts and do like a huge giveaway. What am I doing over here? I am so sorry. I'm trying to hit buttons and buttons aren't working, and I think I hit the right one this time. Bucky, the funny guy he is, says, Maggie hears y'all. Be careful. What's Maggie going to do? But Bucky's awesome. We're friends on Facebook, so we get to talk about some random things, and just a good person all in general. Bucky, actually, for that event in Wisconsin that I keep telling you about, I keep bringing that up to you. I think he pulled like 8 bicycles up total. I saw a huge construction sign. I tried to help him out with I think it was a shopping cart myself, but we weren't able to get it at that time. But Snow Bucky went crazy. He's definitely always got some shorts coming up. Yeah, I feel like Bucky all the time. Mad Mag, like all over my YouTube. Like, you'll definitely see some things. What else? Oh, it's 9 bikes. I'm sorry. 2 brothers. Mark, you found the cannonball. You were the one where we had to call the police. We had to call the bomb squad.
EOD.
Arky said there was a lawnmower there too. A lawnmower, yes. Maybe said Bucky is a beast. Yes, he is. And just such an awesome guy. I don't know how you couldn't like this guy. Maybe said Jen made my logo and Brockton colored it for me. I don't know if Jen is still in here, the Rusty Magnets. Jen is awesome with like logos and stuff, putting stuff together. I'm sure like probably everybody's ordered stuff from her, but she definitely, let me show you the hats, Rick. I just got these from her. Da-da-da. Jen made these hats with my logo on them. I absolutely love them. I think they are adorable. She got me a red and a black one and a pink and a white one. We all know Jen is amazing at her job. Yes. She's one very, very crafty lady. She makes some amazing cups. Amazing cups.
Yeah, so I do
I couldn't come up.
Yeah, I do DTF, DTG, sublimation, embroidery, silk screen. So like shirts, hats, hoodies, jackets. And now that I got the laser engravers, the fiber laser engravers, I can do metal, so I can start doing tumblers. Everyone does the tumblers, like the sublimation tumblers, but I'm talking about actually laser engraving them. So I'll show you. We'll do
okay.
Check that out. But I really think it would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Some of these magnets, I think that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I think everyone would be like this, like they're going to show it at the beginning of their video before they throw it. It's going to have their logo on it. I don't think I've seen anyone do that.
That's awesome. I think that'd be so awesome.
So let's do yours.
So awesome to have your own logo on your own magnet.
You'll be the first. Let's do yours, and then you can throw it all over.
Oh, throw Jade on play going around the sides of it.
There you go. Yeah.
Jay don't play. Arky, it says Jay don't play, and Jen is who you need to hit up for these shirts. It helps out. Yes, I'm sorry, that did slip my mind. Steve's wife was in an accident, and it wasn't a pretty accident. I know there was a semi involved, but anything that Jen makes is going to Steve and his family. Anything that Jen makes right now is going to Steve and his family because of that horrible car accident that she was in with the semi. I know I don't have all the details, but your logo, their logos, whatever logos, Jen can do that right now. Like I said, they're just trying to help out Scuba Steve and his wife. Maybe, baby. Why would Bucky do that to your truck? Did I miss something? Kind of missed some of those conversations there. Yeah, maybe said yes. Steve and Crystal and family do need the community's help on this one. They've been around a while. Everyone knows them. I know you haven't met them yet, Rick, 2 cents, but it was a pretty bad accident. And with the holidays coming up too, they just need a little help. And as much as this community comes together almost every night on each other's channels, anything that you guys have made by Jen will go to Steve and his family during these times. There is another Trash for Cash event coming up. I'd have to look that up because for whatever reason, I cannot remember the details on that one right now. Having a rough week. What you guys don't know is last Tuesday, I had like a full breakdown before the episode, and I still came on and I did this live. And that's how the jokes came up, because that was to keep me sane at the moment, just to talk to you guys. So it's been a rough week with what happened. Personal things. Rick, do you got another joke?
I wasn't banned after that joke.
Hey, it looks like we're still going live. Everybody's still here. Let's see. Uh-oh, here comes Arky. Hang on. Arky always has good jokes, Rick. He's always got me laughing. It says, what do you call a one-legged hippo? A limpo? I don't know. He's got to be limping around. What do you call a one-legged hippo? A hoppo. I should have gotten that one. I don't think I was too far out with my limpo. You got one, Rick? It's your turn. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Please make me laugh. I want to laugh so hard that like I cry.
Give me a second. Let me think of something. I'm trying to think of something that's, you know, I got coined dad jokes, right? Because when I was working, the company I worked for a long time, most of the guys I worked with will be my father, switched companies. We became the older.
I can.
And as I would tell jokes all the time, that the younger guys would go, dad joke. So kind of stuck. So I don't know. Give me a second to think of the joke, and I'll chime in. I'm trying to be appropriate.
Don't hurt yourself thinking over there, Ken.
Generally, my jokes are.
Don't hurt yourself thinking, Rick.
Smoke.
Oh yeah, the engine is burning. Mary, that is not my intentions. You are so bad. Oh my gosh. Mary. Yeah, good night, Ken. Let's see. Do I? Oh. Why? I'm trying to think of what they said. I actually just heard this one recently. Why are koala bears not really bears?
What?
Because they're not koala-fied. Oh my gosh. Arky also says, what does a houseboat become when it grows up?
Tugboat. Power ladies.
That's something I would expect Ms. Mary to say over there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what? A township. Oh! A township. I like that one. That's great. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Mary. Why didn't you say that? I expected that out of you. I really did. What is that? Wendy's Excellent Adventure says, why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom? Because they're not alive anymore? Wendy said, because the P is silent. I love it. Oh my gosh. You ready for this one? What do you call a fake noodle? What do you call a fake noodle? Anybody got an answer on this one? Ricky looked confused. Are you okay over there? What do you call a fake? You're COVID sick together?
Yes.
Man, I'm so sorry. Well, you call a fake noodle an impasta.
I got one. The guy goes
Uh-oh. Come on, Rick's 2 cents. Let's see if you're a funny guy and a reviewer. What you got for me?
The guy goes to the doctor and tells the doctor, he says, I'm depressed, I'm suicidal. My wife left me. She divorced me. She says I'm obese and I'm fat. My job thinks I'm lazy because I'm obese and I'm fat. No women want to talk to me. I feel like I'm losing my career. I need to switch it up and I need to shed this weight. I need to get the shit. And the doctor says, well, I have an experimental procedure that I can give you that's, had a 95%, rate. And he says, but it's, it's not typical of diets. And he says, all right, well, what do you got to do? He said, I got to sew your mouth shut. And he says, how do I eat? He says, you're going to have to shove the food up your ass. And he says, are you serious? He says, yeah. And he says, when you feel that you've lost enough weight, come back and I'll take the stitches. So 8 months later, he comes back. He's writing on a piece of pad of paper. He says, I got a new career. I got a new wife. Everything's going great for me. I appreciate everything done for me. I'm ready to take the stitches out. The doctor takes the stitches out, walks out. He's doing this. What? The doctor says, what are you doing? Says, chewing gum. You didn't get it?
I lost you after chewing gum.
Walks out. He's shaking his butt like this. Everything can't see my butt. It's phasing me out. He's shaking his butt like this, right? His butt cheeks are moving like this. The doctor says, what are you doing? He says, I'm chewing gum. Get it? He's been feeding himself through his butt this entire time. But he was chewing gum with his butt.
Oh my God. You know, I don't know if anybody has any plans coming up or if anyone's got any ideas. Please, if you do. But I saw this game that you can play like with your family, your loved ones for Christmas, whatever. But they take like a tissue box and they put it like above their butt and then like wrap it around like with like a belt or string or something around their waist. But they put like ping pong balls in it. And the object of the game is to get the ping pong balls out. So you get everyone with this tissue box on their back, and they literally have to like start dancing and stuff just to get these ping pongs out of this box. And it's like, I want to do this with my friends. Like, I have to. I have to do this.
You have to put on some 90s.
I don't know if anybody's got any ideas for these games, but I need some.
You have to put on some 90s house music, dance to that.
Oh my gosh. That would be great.
Aurora was famous for that, the garage parties.
What was that?
Aurora was famous for that, garage parties.
Oh, the garage parties? Yeah.
Yeah, house days.
I've been to a few parties in Aurora my damn self. Wait a minute. We have one here from Miss Wendy's Excellent Adventures. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Because she was playing in some heels. What's the answer, Wendy? Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? She kept running away from the ball. That's good. I love those little jokes like that. I love them, love them. You know, I can go all morning. Like, I need to think of these jokes to say on the show. All morning I can do this. But then when the show gets here, I almost feel like lost. Like, I can't think of the jokes to actually tell you guys, and I don't know why. Uh-oh, here comes Arky again. Hang on, hang on. Arky says, don't fart in an Apple store. ... Please finish that one for me, Arky. They don't have windows. Arky's always got some good ones. I appreciate those in there.
All right, I got a good one.
Okay.
You know the difference between a toilet bowl and a deep fryer?
Huh. One just gets the food first.
Is the answer no? You don't know the answer? You don't know the difference?
Well, one you don't eat out of, that's for sure.
I'm never eating fries at your house.
We don't deep fry at Jay's house. We don't play with all that grease. We air fry, honey. We air fry over here. We don't deal with all that grease no more.
I used to have an air fryer. It actually exploded in my kitchen.
Oh, that is so not cool.
Yeah, like it was like in front of. It looked like a 22 went off on it.
That's nuts.
I don't even know what it was that did that. Just or where that piece went. Just literally like we heard it. I had to bring it outside because it caught on fire. I was actually going to send a letter, send a picture from it throwing it away. Yes, we don't have one. But those little ninjas, they were pretty awesome.
Somebody told me that there was a huge recall on them, like maybe 2 summers ago.
Yeah, the Ninjas work awesome, but like I said, it literally sounded like someone shot a gun. There was a huge hole out in front of it. Like, what the hell was that?
That's crazy. You know, speaking of Rick's house over here, let me tell you something, guys. He jumps on before the live actually came on. And I saw, Rick, you got a pretty house. And it wasn't even Rick's house. It's a damn backdrop.
Yeah. I'm actually sitting in my
I felt like such an idiot once I realized. Oh my goodness. Arky has another one. What is up with you, Arky? It says, my wife said I gave her another stupid gift this Christmas. She would burn it. My wife said if I gave her another stupid gift this Christmas, she would burn it. Mm-hmm.
So I bought her a candle.
So I bought her a candle. That is great. Oh my gosh, Arky, you've always got them. You guys are just lucky that I kind of like can't think properly when I'm sitting here on screen talking to you guys, because I would definitely have a whole bunch of them. I don't know why. Like I think about them all day. Like, oh, make sure you do this.
Print them out. Have them ready.
Then you said print them out. I'm not that old, Rick.
Well, that way you have them laid out in front of you.
I know. And you know what's crazy is I actually bought this little book here because I'm the queen of everything. And I actually was like, you know what? I'm going to start writing little ideas to mention or whatever. Guess what, folks? There's nothing in there.
I care a general.
But guess what? Like somehow I managed to laugh and entertain you guys somehow. So we get that done. Jokes. Jokes. I don't even know. Like I don't want to say some of these jokes though, because like I don't want anything to sound like racial or anything like that. I don't want anything to be all someone got offended by something. I can't even think of jokes. I feel like such an idiot right now. I've always got some somewhere. Every day I go to work and it's like I entertain every customer. So I'm always telling jokes. But I'm missing out on something right now. We still got 13 of you guys left in here. Looks like my nephew came back. Welcome back, Braden. We love you, kiddo. Prince Capone said, Jay, what do you want for Christmas? What does Jay want for Christmas? Does anybody have a Christmas wish item this year? Is there something to you really just want for Christmas this year? What about you, Rick? What's on your Christmas list?
A pole barn.
A pole barn?
Yeah, money was an option. That's what I got.
A pole barn. I can dig that. I can dig that.
Maybe 100 by 60.
Oh, you want a big pole barn?
Yeah. Well, I own 4 acres. Yes, I own 4 acres.
Oh, I didn't realize your property was that big.
Yeah. So most time people that see my house, they think my property ends where my garage is. They don't realize it goes 3 acres behind my garage.
So it does look like that.
Yeah, on the north side of my house, it's 8 lots. I think 8 or 9 lots. And then on the south side of my house, it's 3. But, yeah. Everybody knows my house because of the windmill. Everybody knows my house because of the windmill. But, oh, that's a windmill.
You know, I just kind of drove by one day. I forgot what you had posted. I think it was maybe like taking down a pool or putting up a pool. And then I just so happened to drive by and I was like, that's where Rick lives. That's where Rick lives. That's Rick's house. I seen that one in the video. Like,
yeah.
So even the time I saw you at that liquor store that was by the house, or like in between our house.
Oh, yeah.
All I saw was a dude on a bike, and it was just like, hey, and I'm just thinking some dude's trying to holler at me. So it's just like, bye.
Yeah, you sent me a message. I was like, what? You're like, oh.
Because I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I think I went home, looked at your Facebook, and was like, that was Rick. Because we hadn't actually met in person yet. So it was like, right. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Let me run away.
I was in Home Depot, and some guy just stand next to me in the wall aisle. And he's like, yeah, my wife doesn't like you. And I just kind of looked at him, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of, was bad in high school. I could say a lot of women don't like me, And he's like, yeah, my daughter's with me. So I went to 7 different high schools growing up. So I'm thinking I must have went to school with him or something. You know what I mean? And I just left it at that. And I was just kind of like, you're whatever, just walk away from it. And he kind of kept following me. And I was like, so what's going on? He's like, oh, yeah, because you always convince me to buy tools. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, you're Rick's 2 cents, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh. And I was like, holy crap, you recognize me? He's like, where do you live? And I was
nice.
Like, oh, weird. So for like 2 months, my daughter's going around. My dad's famous. He, blah, blah, blah. But that was the only time I've ever been recognized. Somebody recognized me, from YouTube. Otherwise,
I'm telling you, there was one time so far. I was with my best friend. We were at her fishing spot, and we're talking regular fishing, not even magnet fishing that day. And some dude just pulls up this big white van and was like, Jay, don't play. And I looked, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? He's like, I be seeing your magnet fishing. I was like, oh, okay. Like, like it was just like an awkward moment. I didn't know what to say or do. Like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a little awkward at first, but more and more people get to know you, and it's weird when like you reach out to these companies, you try to work with them, and they look at you like you're nobody, and then a year and a half, 2 years later, they're sending you 2 to 3 emails a week, and you're like, you know what, you were a jerk to me. You could have just politely told me no.
Right.
You still got time to grow. You were like rude to me. So now you're coming back to me like, hey, nah, I'm good. So most
right,
of
the companies jumped on that wagon on the way up.
Yeah, most of the companies that I work with, I always say it's a long-term commitment. Let's grow together. So you saw my daughter briefly. She walked through the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm excited to do some. I'm excited to do some engraving on a magnet though. You got to be the first.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. So yeah, on that magnet. Mom was asking what I wanted for Christmas. Go ahead and buy me that 360 then. Go ahead and drop it. I seen it was about $225. I'm sure everyone out here got a Kratos coupon but me. You drop their coupon code.
drop a link in the description.
A link, yeah. Arky has another joke here. It says, Jay, what did the doctor say to the gingerbread brat? Wow. What did the doctor say to the gingerbread man that broke his leg? What did the doctor say to the gingerbread man that broke his leg? Try icing them. Arky, that's great. That's great. Oh my gosh. Yes, the 360's got to be the Kratos one. Who's got the link? Who can probably pull it up way quicker than me because I'm just not that tech person. Who's got a link to the 360 Kratos? Drop it. Drop it. If anyone's wondering too, while we're sitting here chatting, that address for Comic Con, once again, that is just a simple request for you to send a Christmas card to a family. Got a single dad now with 3 kids. They lost their mother this year. They just want a simple Christmas card. Put attention the Wilsons on it. That would be nice. Down there at the bottom too, there's a sticker swap for Jay Don't Play Magnet Fishing at yahoo.com. Rick, do you have any merch or anything? Do you have stickers? Do you have anything you want to do a giveaway with?
You know, that's what I said. Let me get this fiber laser unboxed. It's literally sitting in a crate. Yesterday I was just burning up with a fever, man. I was not in any condition to anything. I dragged it in my house and left it at the front door. So I think to do some engraving on a laser would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
But let me get set up and in the position to do that. And I think putting your cup on a stainless steel cup would be kind of cool. You know,
that would be cool, especially because we're magnet fishers dealing with metal. Right. That would be awesome.
Yeah, then I think anybody else with a channel as well. If they want to put.
They actually had a metal business card. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Then if anyone else wants to put their logo on the magnets, that'd be cool too. And to kind of save money on shipping, they could even just order it and have it shipped to me, and then I could engrave it and then ship it to them because they're always kind of heavy. So
yes,
that would help out as well. But since we're local to each other, let's start with yours, and everyone from the group can see what it's capable of and realistic expectations, so to speak. And
that would be awesome. How long would something like that honestly take?
Like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's 3 minutes.
Wow.
Maybe we can even do it live. That'd be crazy. So.
Really?
Yeah. So that'd be cool.
So, like, do you have it set up in your garage, or do you have like a workshop?
In my basement. If you've ever looked at some of my videos, my basement's like basically like a studio with lights and all kinds of craziness. Yeah, so it's all down there. Ventilation system and yeah. So I have a table just gonna be for this laser. So but yeah, so it's pretty dope. It'll be pretty cool. Come out with some cool.
That'd be awesome. You can go right into your house and just do a live of that being inscribed right there, right on the magnet. That would be just amazing.
Yeah. So
that would be amazing.
Yeah, I just Amazoned up that chemical I was telling you about. It's a chemical you put on any kind of metal that causes the reaction to the color. So should get that in 2 days. I should be up and running with it, obviously before then. Then we could do something then. That'd be pretty cool.
So it changes the color of the metal?
What it does is that when the heat of the metal actually kind of seals it or cures that color onto the steel, that it will not come off.
Okay.
It's kind of like powder coating it, basically.
Okay.
So and that's without awesome. Right, and that's without engraving it, because you don't want to take a layer off, or you don't want to, mess up the seal on the laser or anything like that. But by powder coating it, and I'm using powder coating as an example because that's probably like the only thing that somebody would, an apples to apples kind of comparison. But there will be no lip. It's not like you'll feel it. It'd feel like you wrote it in permanent marker. You know what I mean? But it's permanent.
Right. I feel like somebody told me don't powder coat the magnets before.
Right. I could see that being an issue because then you're like literally putting a barrier between it. That was just an example because most people would kind of know what that is. Yeah. But it I guess the more comparable would be like if you wrote it in a permanent marker. But it's not necessarily a permanent marker.
Good night, Mary. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody told me don't powder coat it before. I can't remember who. It might have been on somebody's live. I don't remember, but I feel like they said do not powder coat.
Yeah, no, I could see that because you're putting a rubber barrier on it and it may not stick well. That was maybe that was a bad example, but I was just kind of thinking off the cuff what is comparison, but it's maybe just kind of It's a chemical reaction that's going to turn it a color. And depending on which chemical you use, the color that it turns. And that's without actually taking the layer off, just creating a color on it.
Well, I don't know how you're feeling over there with tonight's live. Is there anything? I mean, we've been on here about an hour and 45 minutes, and I know we got some people starting to head off to bed. I'm tired myself. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, it's already 9:15. For a woman who's got to work 50-something hours a week, I'm starting to get a little tired myself. But is there anything you wanted to add to anybody in here tonight? You know, a lot of people just met you tonight. So is there anything you wanted to add?
No, thank you for the invite. I appreciate it. It's nice meeting you. If you guys want to head over to my channel, do a subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. I guess I got put on the spot when in the hot seat as far as maybe some of those things we can do on the magnets. So more to come on that. We'll see. I just don't want to, promise and deliver. So at least allow me to attempt to do one, and then we can go from there.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for having me.
The Bad Idea Lab just shared some of the information because I couldn't remember the dates earlier when we brought this up. And I don't know if you would be interested in this, Rick, yourself. I'm trying to get this to show up. Come on, guys.
Trash for Cash.
There it goes. Everyone, please join us in Nashville next Memorial Day in support of Trash for Cash 2024 for Autism Tennessee. I know Johnny's Corner is going to be hosting that out there. I believe the Iron Antlers are co-hosting. I might be wrong. Please forgive me. Like I said, it's getting late and I'm getting tired. But that's Memorial Day weekend in Tennessee. Hit up Johnny's Corner for any info that you might need on that one. Maybe you're interested in going, Rick. I know I invited you to Wisconsin, but you weren't able to make it. That's too bad because these people are awesome. I'm telling you, I had so much fun out there. Everybody was great. But yeah, on that note, send that Christmas card right there to Colin McConnell. Sorry, guys. Getting tired. Attention to Wilson's right there to Detroit. Email me, jdon'tplaymagnetfishing@yahoo.com for sticker swaps. Even if you don't have a sticker, just hit me up. I'll send you some of mine. I know everyone's doing sticker boards too. So on that note, Rick, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for talking to me tonight about magnet fishing and joining all of us in our conversations and jokes. Appreciate all of you. I hope everyone has a good night. And we'll be playing with Jay next Tuesday, 7:30. Hope to see you all there. Good night, my fellow Magneteers. Good night, all my family that stopped in. Good night, all my just supporters in general. Everybody, thank you. I shall see you all next Tuesday. Have a good night. Stay warm and happy tossing, everybody. I hit that button again.